I always thought the house on Willow Street was normal. But the night I heard that sound from the attic, everything changed. My name is Johnson Okoye. I'm 19, half Nigerian, half American. I live with my foster parents, Mark and Emily Parker, in Ohio. They're a nice couple, young, friendly, always smiling. But sometimes when I look at them, I feel like I don't belong. When I was 9, my mom died. They told me my dad was gone too. No pictures, no memories, just silence. So I grew up believing I was alone in this world. Life in the Parker's house was quiet. Every morning, I'd hear birds outside my window, smell Emily's pancakes, and see Mark reading the newspaper. It was peaceful, maybe too peaceful. Until that night. It was raining hard. Lightning flashed across the room, and thunder shook the walls. I couldn't sleep, so I sat on my bed listening. Then I heard it, a slow, dragging sound above me, like someone moving boxes across the floor. The attic. We never went up there. It was always locked. Mark once said it was just storage. But that sound didn't feel like storage. It felt alive. The next morning, at breakfast, I asked about it. Emily looked up. Her hand froze halfway to her mouth. Then she smiled quickly and said, "Old pipes." The house makes noise when it rains. But her eyes looked scared. That made me curious, too curious. While they were out that afternoon, I searched the hallway closet. Inside a small wooden box, under some winter clothes, I found a silver key wrapped in a handkerchief. Something in me said it was for the attic. My heart pounded as I climbed the stairs. The door creaked open. Cold air hit my face. Dust floated in the light coming through a tiny window. There were boxes, old toys, and piles of photos. I picked up a picture frame covered in dust. It was a woman, dark-skinned, smiling, holding a baby. Her face looked like mine. When I turned it around, I saw the words, "To my son, Johnson, from Mama, Lagos, 2006. My stomach turned. My mother. How do the Parkers have this? I searched the boxes and found a brown envelope marked adoption papers. Inside were letters, emails, and a small folded note. The note was from a man named Samuel Okoye. It said, "If he ever learns the truth, you'll lose everything. Keep him away from Nigeria." I couldn't breathe. My real last name, Okoye, the same as the name in the letter. Could this man be my father? I sat there for hours, staring at that photo, feeling a storm inside me. They lied to me. For 10 years. When Mark and Emily came home, I waited in the living room. The key and the photo were on the table. When they saw them, Emily's eyes filled with tears. Mark tried to say something, but his voice broke. "Johnson," Emily said softly, "we didn't mean to hurt you." She told me the truth. That my father, Samuel, had asked them to take care of me when things got dangerous back in Nigeria. He was in trouble, something about politics and money. He wanted me safe. But later, when he tried to take me back, they were afraid. There were arguments, lawyers, and one night, he disappeared. No one heard from him again. I felt sick. I wasn't just a foster kid. I was someone's lost son. And the people I trusted most had kept that truth from me. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at the photo again and again. Her eyes, my mother's eyes, looked alive. I could almost hear her voice saying, "Don't be afraid, my son." A week later, I bought a ticket to Lagos. I didn't have much money, but I had hope. And I had that one photo to guide me. Before I left, Emily hugged me and whispered, "I'm sorry, Johnson. I hope you find what you're looking for." I nodded. I didn't hate them. They had given me a home. But I needed my truth now. As the plane lifted off, I looked down at the clouds and thought about my life. How one locked attic held all the answers I had searched for. And how one hidden truth had changed everything. I don't know what waits for me in Nigeria. But I know this. You can't build your future on secrets. Sometimes, you have to climb into the dark, face what's hidden, and let the truth set you free. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the interesting part.